Hi, I'm Zach Durr, co-owner of NG Nutra and Science Nutrition, and today we're here with Christy from Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Sioux Land, and we're just going to kind of ask you the services that you guys provide for the area.
Yeah. Well, at Big Brothers Big Sisters of Sioux Land, we're here to serve children in the community. We are a community and site-based mentoring program. We match caring adults with youth in the community, age 6 to 13, around that age. We've been in the community for over 40 years, helping hundreds of children. A lot of the kids in our community, unfortunately, don't have access to things, for example, that my son do. So two-parent homes are becoming more and more rare, especially the boys in our community who don't have that male influence, for example. So we're really looking to change that, right? Fatherlessness is a new thing in our is not a new thing in our community. So we're just here to match caring adults with young people and just give them a leg up in life.
So what you guys provide is kind of like a mentoring program for, like, is it at-risk kids or?
Right, yes, at-risk kids, kids that might be struggling in school or in home life, or, all the kids have one common denominator. They're great kids, right? They're just looking for a leg up and some attention. And research shows that when an individual gives a child that one-on-one attention, life just gets better in general. Grades get better, home life can get better, their peer-to-peer interactions at school get better.
And I've seen some of the research you guys have on your website too, and it's, the education, I think it was 50% increase in grades, don't quote me on any of this, but less illicit drug use as they age. So yeah, that's really important. And I know I read quite a bit, and I believe it's the top 5 people you surround yourself in your life have more of an influence on you than anybody else does. So having a child and being able to surround them with positive people that, can express their interests or mentorship is a really positive thing.
It's not just one child in, one big in, we just instantly match you. We do an extensive interest finder. So you would go through an extensive process yourself and work with a match support specialist on the interview process, background check, and also exactly what you said, what are you interested in? And then we do the same with the child. What is the child interested in? We're not going to put a kid that loves football and loves sports and loves to be outside with a man who likes to read, or he likes video games and he prefers to be inside. So we're gonna do common interests to make the most effective match we can.
And if anybody watching this, if you're, maybe you're retired, or maybe you're a lawyer or a doctor or something like that, it gives you an opportunity to share what you've learned and the knowledge that you've accumulated with somebody that can really use it, and then that can benefit from it later in life.
Absolutely. I think two of the biggest misperceptions for our program is that it takes a ton of time. It's 4 hours a month, so that's 2 outings a month. We think about how much time we spend on our phones alone in a month's time.
It's 8 hours a day.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. So I think that's a misperception. And then also the other one is that you have to be mom or dad to this little. That is not what this program is about. You're a friend, you're a big brother or a big sister, and just lending a kind ear and heart to a child.
Now, how would somebody initiate the process to sign up? And I should start, before we answer that, this is kind of a nationwide thing as well. We're in Sioux City, Iowa, but they can do that nationally too.
Absolutely. There are 5,000 agencies under Big Brothers Big Sisters umbrella. So pretty much in any community around the United States, you can find a Big Brothers Big Sisters mentoring program. The first step would just be to sign up. You can go online at bigbrothersbigsisters.com or call us, and then we get the process going. We do an interview process, and as I said, background checks, lots of screenings, and within a few months, hopefully sooner, but sometimes it takes later because we are very thorough in our matching. Hopefully we can make a successful match.
I know growing up, I was part of, it wasn't a Big Brother Big Sister program, but like my mom was super busy. She had 3 kids, working full time. So we had a big brother from a local college, so it was amazing. But what are you guys experiencing right now? Like, what's the biggest need and call to action that you guys, if there's one thing that you could say, hey, we need this? I'm sure there's a list, so sorry to ask one thing, but yeah.
I would say our greatest need is male mentors. As Christy discussed, a lot of these homes, they don't have the father figure in their life. They have a lot of moms, aunts, moms, girlfriends hanging out, helping the children, but a lot of the little boys in our community need that male role model. On average, for every probably one male we get to sign up to be a big brother, we have 4 or 5 females signing up to be a big sister. So our waiting list is 95% little brothers waiting for that male role model.
So your one thing would be to say, like, men start being better men, right?
Yes, challenge them
yeah,
to
for sure.
give us a call and just learn about the program and the commitment.
Yeah.
It's not that much, 2 hours a week or every other week, 4 hours a month total. You know, whatever they're interested in. If they're going to the gym to work out, bringing their little with them, or going out on hikes or walks, or
For sure.
building things around the house, those things that boys like to do and learn, but maybe don't have the skill set at home.
If we wanted to impact a young child's life, what exactly would we do?
Well, once you're signed up and cleared to be a big brother and you're matched with a little in our program, there are tons of things you can do. One thing we stress about this program, you don't have to spend a lot of money to have a good time, right? So boys and little girls that are just looking for that one-on-one interaction. So you could go to the park if the child is interested in sports, or even if he's not and he wants to learn throwing a football around. I mean, that's something that doesn't cost anything. And you can be exposed to nature and be outside. That's a fun thing. I take my little sister to the track and let her beat me, and you know, it's hard on my pride as a former track person, but those are just the fun type of things you can do. And then one cool thing about our agency, many cool things, we plan match activities every month. So if you're like, well, we've already gone to the park, we've gone for ice cream, we've done this and this, what else could I do? We every month plan an activity for you. So we were just at that Adams Nature Preserve and we took a group out there and we took a hike and we got to see the cool owl out there. We took the tour was a guided tour, so we got to ask questions with the woman that knew a lot about the animals and nature. We have pizza parties, we do minute to win it games outside. So if you're struggling ever to think about, well, I can come up with one activity a month, but what could I do the second thing in the month? We will plan that for you. And it's also a really good time for you to meet other bigs in the program, the kids, to get to know other kids in the program. So it's just a win-win, I think, when it comes to planning the calendar. It's low stress and it's a lot of fun.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Nick here from Science Nutrition.
Hello, I'm a manager of Science Nutrition on Hamilton.
And we just want to say thank you, Christy, just for everything that you've done for the local community here in Sioux City. So I appreciate it.
Oh, well, thank you so
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate your support.
Thank you, guys.
Christy, on behalf of NG Nutra and Science Nutrition, Joel and I would like to present you with this check for a little bit of support.
Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. You guys are wonderful.
We appreciate everything you do for the community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.